Hi class, I'm Jubilee Faison, and today for my critical issue speech, I'm going to be talking about gun control. Gun control is a very controversial topic in today's society, and that is one of the reasons that I chose it to be my speech topic. So let's begin by me painting a mental image for you. Imagine a society where citizens are stripped of their fundamental right of self-defense. In a world where law-abiding citizens are left defenseless to the threats that might come up against them. This is the harsh truth of what might come true if many of the people who support gun control get what they want passed in Congress. I will help us understand more about this complicated issue and why it is important that the solution to gun violence does not lie in restricting the rights of law-abiding citizens, but instead by implicating measures to address the cause of gun violence while at the same time protecting our constitutionally given freedoms. The first problem with gun control is that our Constitution gives people the right to bear arms, a principle that has been fiercely defined by generations of Americans. But the push for stricter gun control threatens the people's fundamental constitutional liberty of bearing arms. According to the National Rifle Association, strict gun control laws infringe upon citizens' Second Amendment rights, which are the rights to carry and own firearms. These laws hinder people's abilities to exercise their constitutional rights and defend themselves and their families. So when we think about the consequences of applying such restrictive laws, we need to ask ourselves, are we okay with giving up some of our freedoms for the sake of feeling safer? And as a little side note, once the government takes away our constitutionally given rights, such as the right to bear arms, what's to stop them from taking another one, such as the freedom of speech? The second problem with gun control is people who advocate for gun control usually argue that stricter gun control is the only solution to help prevent gun violence. However, evidence suggests otherwise. As reported by the Crime Prevention Research Center, places with stricter gun control laws usually have higher rates of violence, which highlights the ineffectiveness of stricter gun control laws to prevent criminal action. It is obvious that criminals, by definition, do not follow laws. So why would they follow laws about gun control? So by punishing law-abiding citizens with stricter gun control laws only hinders their ability to protect themselves and does not hinder the criminals. The third problem with gun control is that strict gun control laws are unfairly applied to law-abiding citizens, while criminals continue to access firearms illegally. The Wall Street Journal highlights the imbalance in gun control by showing how restrictive gun laws place restrictions on responsible gun owners while doing little to prevent criminals from getting firearms through illegal practices. Shouldn't our focus be on targeting the root of the cause of gun violence rather than penalizing those who abide by the law? So how do we address the issues of gun violence without infringing the rights of law-abiding citizens? One solution is to creating better mental health services. According to the American Psychological Association, addressing mental health issues is crucial in preventing incidents of gun violence. By increasing access to mental health services and helping with mental illnesses, we can help identify and support people who might be at risk of harming others with guns. Another solution to gun violence is making it so that people have to have somewhat of a background check before they get a gun. The Brookings Institution says that universal background checks can help prevent firearms from falling into the hands of people with criminal records or mental health issues. By closing loopholes and making sure that all gun transactions are at least screened somewhat, we can help lessen the risk of guns ending up in the wrong hands. The last solution for preventing gun control law is encouraging responsible gun ownership. The American Academy of Pediatrics highlights the importance of education and training programs in reducing accidents and misuse of firearms. By helping citizens understand the game skills that are necessary to use firearms, we can help prevent tragic accidents and help plant skills of responsible and proud gun ownership in people. In conclusion, while the issue of gun control is a complex and abstract issue, it is very important that we prioritize evidence-based solutions and at the same time respect the constitutional rights of law-abiding citizens. By rejecting strict gun control laws and taking active measures to address the root cause of violence, we can help find a healthy balance between people's liberties and public safety. Thank you all very much for listening to my speech today. Bye!